it is possible that a significant shift is taking place in the vicinity of AMC. And the most recent price action is revealing vulnerabilities that have been concealed for many years. When compared to the deeper market signals, which convey a whole different narrative, mainstream papers only provide explanations at the surface level. An indication that indicates an increase in the amount of pressure placed on short sellers, an increase in the level of instability within the larger financial system, and the possibility of a chain reaction that might completely transform the stock. Over the course of the last few days, AMC has seen increasing movement, reaching values that were higher than 5% at one time, before resting somewhere in the area of 2 to 3%. In the immediate aftermath of the trend, numerous news organizations made an effort to rationalize the increase by putting up straightforward reasons such as weekend ticket sales or modest economic updates. Nevertheless, when AMC's past is taken into consideration, this narrative does not hold up. There have been numerous record-breaking weekends in the past. The stock has recorded great profitability, and it has earned substantial concession revenue. Nevertheless, none of those occurrences have ever resulted in significant upward reactions in the past. Suddenly, a single weekend could be the cause of a significant increase in percentage. As soon as you compare that argument to AMC's long-term pricing movements, everything falls apart completely. Another example of media that was inaccurate was when stories were written that linked the movement of AMC to assumptions around interest rates. AMC has witnessed rate reduction on multiple occasions without experiencing large price increases. Despite the fact that lower interest rates do help enterprises reduce the expenses of borrowing money, the reason that these outlets are suddenly utilizing interest rates as an explanation is because they want to give credit to harmless catalysts rather than addressing the actual crisis. When it comes to maintaining pressure on the stock, short sellers are having a harder time than ever before. The simplicity of the narrative surrounding ticket sales is the most significant problem with it. In the event that the weekend figures were the actual reason of the higher movement of AMC, then the influence ought to have been observable on Monday, which is immediately after the weekend. In contrast, the stock remained unchanged on Monday, despite the fact that more than 14 million shares were traded. Tuesday was the only day that the price went up. Already, this delay is evidence that the revenue generated over the weekend had nothing to do with it. Reporters are aware of this fact. Institutional investors are aware of this, and investors in AMCs are also aware of this. It was not popcorn or movie attendance that caused the real movement. Rather, it was the underlying market dynamics that caused it. Even when AMC introduces a new offering, such as the subscription program for Popcorn Pass, the stock reacts in a manner that is contrary to the typical trends. In the event that the market behaves in a reasonable manner, impressive announcements, large ticket sales, and increased attendance should cause shorts to retreat. On the other hand, data from borrowed shares reveals the reverse. Even as the stock price continues to rise, the number of borrowed shares and synthetic creation shares continues to rise. The significance of this paradox lies in the fact that it demonstrates that the positive catalysts are not being able to move the price in their natural form. Furthermore, manipulation is still taking place. Despite the fact that its effectiveness is diminishing, AF-exchange trading is still at a level of over 75%, which is an unusually high level. This demonstrates that concealed order flow continues to drive a significant portion of the price movement of AMC. It was common practice in the past to combine high-off exchange percentages with effective suppression measures. However, despite the fact that the volume of off-exchange transactions is still high, AMC is growing this time. This is a symptom that the manipulative methods that were previously used are getting less effective. Additionally, it indicates that there are liquidity concerns on the short side, which presents a situation in which they are unable to exert the same downward pressure despite employing the same strategies. Ongoing interference from heap frequency algorithms continues to impede the detection of the actual pricing by AMC. The movement of the flame does not follow a proportional pattern. Even when hundreds of thousands of shares are completed in a matter of minutes, Despite the fact that this kind of algorithmic suppression is quite frequent, it is becoming evidently less effective. The objective is straightforward: put a stop to the accumulation of momentum. However, once there is an increase in the amount of upward pressure, these algorithms are failing to keep the AMC flat. A further layer is added to the issue by the use of spoofing. The purpose of the massive sell barriers that appear below the trading price is to artificially induce anxiety, slow down purchasers, and imitate bogus pressure from the market. This has been reported on AMC on multiple occasions, and large institutions have been tied to the involvement of the activities. There is a possibility that even companies that have openly taken long positions could still be holding concealed synthetic bets beneath the surface. Because of this, some of them might give the impression of being supportive, but in reality, they are silently acting as suppressors through covert processes, in spite of all that is taking place. AMC's underlying perspective is continuing to become more optimistic. The opening weekends of upcoming films such as Zootopia 2 and Avatar, along with other significant releases, are expected to be extremely successful. AMC's fourth quarter outlook has greatly improved as a result of the company's massive box office performance, both domestically and internationally. This time around, the fundamentals coincide with a period of developing short-side weakness. In contrast to previous quarters in which the fundamentals were solid but the price remained repressed, a breakout phase that is driven not only by movies, but also by collapsing repression, is far more likely to occur as a result of this combination. The more hazardous indicators, on the other hand, can be detected outside of the AMC, more especially in global repo markets and liquidity situations. There is a tremendous amount of hidden fragility, as indicated by the discovery of $5 trillion Australian dollars of FX-change repo market. There is a network of private short-term loans that are secured by bonds. And if even one of these links fails, the network might collapse immediately. A solitary liquidity issue at a less significant establishment has the potential to set off a chain reaction that will have enormous repercussions. When there is instability in the repo markets, margin calls quickly propagate throughout the various financial systems. This is the kind of climate that compels short sellers to unwind their bets, particularly in equities with a high level of risk, such as AMC companies. Moreover, there are obvious signs that liquidity is dwindling. The usage of reverse repos will remain close to its historical lows, which indicates that institutions have a limited amount of spare capital. In situations where there is less liquidity, short sellers are unable to comfortably sustain their positions. They cannot afford to be out of business indefinitely. They cannot count on an infinite supply of collateral. It is not possible for them to produce several synthetics at no expense. The possibility of being required to cover grows considerably whenever there is a tightening of liquidity conditions. An inflated bubble is beginning to emerge in the artificial intelligence business. Businesses that are involved in the production of chips that are in high demand are experiencing financial difficulties. And there have been allegations that even significant companies are unable to fund massive chip orders. Over $300 billion in market capitalization has already been wiped as a result of a slight decline in NVIDIA, which concurrently vaporizes an equal amount of collateral that was connected to that valuation. The funds that use NVIDIA as collateral for margin are put under immediate pressure as a result of this. There is a possibility that market forces will be forced to liquidate assets if the bubble continues to contract. The valuation of NVIDIA is not a unique occurrence. The CEO of NVIDIA publicly defending against short reports, hedge funds dumping U.S. technology companies, and Meta considering alternate chip suppliers are all indications that the market is unstable. As soon as the main stocks that carry the entire market start to show signs of weakness, the entire financial structure becomes susceptible to risk. In such a setting, short sellers who are in high-risk positions, such as AMC, are subjected to pressure that is impossible to overcome. The recent price behavior of AMC makes a great deal more sense when you consider it in this context. Individuals that sell short or overextended, there is a decrease in liquidity. Valuation of collateral is decreasing. Repo markets are exhibiting potentially hazardous fractures. and the algorithms are not being able to keep the stock price at the same level as they were in the past. There has been a rise in the number of positive fundamentals, the arrival of heavy movies, and the continued strength of retail attention. When taken as a whole, these components collectively constitute a market configuration that makes it extremely challenging to reduce AMC without revealing significant financial vulnerabilities. This is the reason why major media outlets provide reasons that are not very convincing, such as ticket sales and minor economic news. It is not possible for them to publicly disclose the true reason that AMC is going. By doing so, the mounting instability that is occurring behind the scenes, as well as the vulnerabilities of the institutions that are attempting to regulate the price, would be brought to light. Instead, they fabricate innocent tales in order to conceal more complicated issues. The success of AMC is not about popcorn on the weekends. Systemic pressure across financial markets, deteriorating liquidity among short sellers, and a longer-term accumulation of suppressed value that is beginning to fight its way to the surface are all factors that are contributing to this situation. The motion that can be observed in AMC is not arbitrary. Several years of unbalance have directly led to this situation. And now, at long last, the unbalance is exhibiting signs of visual cray. All right, gentlemen, that is all we have for you today. Regarding the stock of AMC, what are your thoughts? Please share your thoughts and opinions with us in the comments section below.